Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing a different build than I normally do. This one is basically a concealed house using the basements feature, of course, that's just been updated through Origin. Yeah, what I wanted to do was I wanted to sort of build a house that was mainly underground, but I wanted the entrance to be above ground, but I wanted it to be sort of disguised like a garden. So I've put in sort of loads of trees and rocks and plants and things. So on first glance, you can't really tell that there's a building there. Um, yeah, I just thought it was like sort of secret garden type of thing. Yeah, I'm just sort of trying to work out the trees there. I did go for the sort of the brighter green trees, but I ended up changing them to the darker trees there because I just thought it was more of a disguise. And I basically textured the outside with an ivy wall covering that I downloaded from the Sims resource. Um, I actually put ponds in, and as you can see here, I'm just adding sort of rocks and plants, as I said before. But I realised partway through the video that the pond actually sort of cuts into the pool that I've got in the basement. So I do end up actually taking both pools out and actually making a fountain at the front instead. So as you can see, I'm just landscaping the exterior there. So this is the sort of main entrance there that you could see. And that's the ivy wall texture. I also downloaded the floor texture there from the Sims resource as well. As you can see, I'm just doing the layout for the lower basement. Sorry, I should say the upper basement rather. Just figuring out what rooms I want. I also realised that my building above needed to actually be a bit longer to accommodate the stairs. So as you can see, I'm just sort of adjusting things. Like I said, you sort of can still see that there's a building there, but it's a bit sort of concealed, which was what I was going for. I do actually change the opening at the front as well. I did have it just sort of like an archway there, but I decided to put a door in right at the end. As you can see, I'm just figuring out the stairs layout. I wanted a hedge there so it didn't look obvious that there was an opening. Yeah, just working on the upper basement floor, adding the stair rails there. I didn't realise how dark it was underground, so I've used quite a lot of lights there just to sort of see what I'm doing. I do change quite a lot of textures in this build because, like I said, the basement feature is really new, and I was just sort of getting to grips with it. But I decided to record the video anyway, just so you could sort of see, you know, how I was working and so on. Yeah, so I decided to put a bedroom in there and like a study area and a bathroom, and I also put a pool in as well, just adding the stair rails there. Yeah, I do move the stairs. Like I said, it is trial and error with the basements feature, but I am enjoying it, and I do think it was a great idea for building. Just gives us a few more options, right? So now just choosing the wall texture for the living room there. I decided to go with sort of earthy tones because it's underground, so it was sort of like um, I guess like an earthy orangey colour and green. I decided to put a little fireplace in there. Just putting the sofas in now, and just adding some sort of shelving and an accent table there. So yeah, like I said, this was sort of trial and error with regards to the layout of the basements. This is sort of the first time that I've really um, sort of built anything underground. I just wanted to mention that I did a basement tutorial on how to make your basement open, and I am just astounded with the amount of views that I've had. So I just want to say, if you were one of the people who had a look at that video, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and I hope you will subscribe to my channel and keep watching. So yeah, just adding some pictures now, and a desk with the computer, a bit of clutter, and the chair there. Just decided to add a notice board, and I added the sort of tripod lighting because I thought it was kind of modern, a bit techy. So now I decided to put a dining area because I wanted it sort of open plan. I just think that's a more sort of contemporary feel for the build, especially with it being underground. So just trying to figure out a rug to match, and added a plant there. Now just figuring out what wall wall decorations I can add rather, and sort of plants just to add a bit of contrast to the wall. I decided to put a bar in with some stools there, and just adding more plant. Yeah, so now I'm working on the kitchen. I like as I said before, I went with sort of earthy tones, so the walls are like this sort of I don't know, fern green, I guess. Adding the vault style kitchen cupboards. I just thought they were kind of modern for the build of the house, so I decided to go with those. Just adding the kitchen island, the cooker, and the seating there. I decided to put some lighting in because obviously with it being underground, I've realised that it does get really, really dark down here, so you need plenty of lighting. Just adding the usual clutter as I always do. And wine rack there. So just adding the fruit bowl, of course, and just a vase of flowers there. And a cookie jar in the corner, and the knife rack, and a blender or a mixer, whichever way you want to look at it. Just adding some more pictures there, notice board, and plant, of course. I decided to put a plate sort of unit in there as well, and the trash can, of course. I decided to add some shelving here, just to sort of add a bit more interest. So just adding some pots and bits and pieces there to make it look lived in, spice rack. And a couple of pictures there, little dish, and the birds in the cage. That I've become sort of quite fond of adding that to my build since I downloaded it from the Sims resource. Now just adding a runner for sort of kitchen area to go with the wall. Now working on the downstairs bathroom there. Yeah, again the shower and the bathroom were custom content on the toilet, and I just wanted to keep it sort of modern and clean and like sort of simplistic. Just adding some more clutter and a bath mat, and I added some counters there, and just adding some more clutter there, and towels as well. Just adding some pictures there. I really love those pictures. Again, they were custom content from the Sims resource, but there's like 4 different options, and I do use them quite a lot in my builds because I really love the colour combinations. So yeah, now just working on the lower basement. I decided to go with the same lighting. I do really like the round lights, as I've said in previous videos. They do give off a lot of light, and I decided to go with green, keeping in with the earthy tones. Yeah, just working on the pool now. I just wanted a small pool really. I didn't want to make it too sort of extravagant. I just wanted it to sort of fit with the rest of the house. Just adding some pool lights there. I do actually sort of change the dimensions of the room in the lower part of the house. As I said, it is trial and error with the basement, so yeah, I mean, lots of people are probably finding the same issues, that they have to sort of adjust things to make it look right. Just adding some lights there and a rug, and just adding some wall decoration. Yeah, so I realised that I have that sort of block in the middle between what's going to be the bedroom and the pool area. So I do actually decide to change the room to get rid of the gap, and I end up putting a study in there. Yeah, I did delete the floor, so I put the floor back in. Just adding the wall textures now. Yeah, so that one's the bathroom, and the this one's the bedroom, and obviously, as I said before, we've got like the study next door. So yeah, just adding some more of those pictures that I really like, and some more lighting and plants. I added that mirror there. I know it's quite simplistic, but like I said, I wanted it to be sort of quite modern. Just adding some clothes racks there and a coat stand. I do actually sort of change the coat stand and the shoe rack. I just think it looks a bit too cluttered. And now just adding a rug to sort of match the rest of the decor. And I decided to put a love seat under the stairs there, and again more pictures. So yeah, now just working on the study. So I end up putting a couple of desks in here and some shelves, um, and bookcases as well. So just adding those sort of industrial looking shelves. I just think they go with the desks. Adding clutter again, and just adding notice board, etc. And there's the bookcase, and I really like the candles there in the sort of metal containers. Again, they were custom content. And now just working on the bathroom. I seem to be using this bathroom quite a lot recently. Again, it's custom content. I decided to put a green rubber duck in just for fun, and just adding some more bathroom clutter, adding towels, and just figuring out what kind of tub I want. I didn't want to keep using the same bathtub, so I decided to go with more of a traditional looking one. But again, I've used the sort of industrial looking unit. Just adding some towels, toothbrush, etc. More plants. I love those mirrors as well with the roses around them. I just think they're pretty. Just adding robe and a rug. Adding some more wall furnishings and more pictures. So yeah, that's just like an overview of the entire house. Like I said, I did remove the pool because I realised that it was sort of obstructing the pool. Well, I should say the pond upstairs. It was obstructing the pool downstairs. So I ended up actually changing it and putting this fountain in instead. Just adding some more flowers to make it look sort of consistent with the rest of the furnishings, the landscaping. I just decided to add like a hint of a path because, as I said, I wanted it to be concealed, but so I didn't want it like a definite path. So, as I said, I changed the archway on the front and decided to put a door in. I just thought it was more secure. Yeah, so that's basically the finished house. I've included some screenshots that I did of the external and the interior of the house. I really hope you enjoyed my video, and you will subscribe to my channel, and thanks for all your support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!